In a land divided by power and poverty, where kings ruled with iron will and the poor survived with hope alone, a story began that no one could have imagined. A story of love, a story of sacrifice, a story that would change a kingdom forever. The kingdom of Arvand was known for its beauty: golden palaces, endless green valleys, and mountains that touched the sky. But behind this beauty, there was injustice. The rich lived in luxury. The poor struggled to survive. High above the land, inside a magnificent palace, lived Princess Liana. She had everything a person could dream of: jewels, servants, power. But she had no freedom. Every step she took was watched. Every word she spoke was controlled. She was not living. She was being prepared. Prepared to marry a man she did not love.
Far from the palace, in the open fields where the wind never stopped blowing, lived a young shepherd named Arin. He owned nothing. No gold, no title, only a small flock of sheep and a heart full of dreams. Arin was known among villagers for his courage and for something else: his kindness. He would share his food even when he had little, help strangers without asking questions, and smile even in hardship. One day, everything changed. Princess Liana escaped. It was not planned, not perfectly, but she could not breathe inside those palace walls anymore. So one night, she ran.
Wearing simple clothes, hiding her identity, she left behind everything she had ever known. For the first time in her life, she was free. But freedom is dangerous. As she wandered through unknown lands, she got lost. The sun began to set. The forest grew darker, and fear slowly filled her heart. That's when she heard it. A wolf. Its eyes glowing in the shadows. Its growl low and deadly. Liana froze. She had never faced danger before. She didn't know what to do. The wolf stepped closer. And then a voice shouted, "Hey!" A stone flew through the air, striking the wolf. It growled, then ran away into the darkness. Liana turned and saw him. Arin, standing there, breathing heavily, holding nothing but a stick. Their eyes met. For a moment, time stopped. "Are you okay?" he asked. Liana nodded, but she couldn't speak. She had never seen someone like him before. Simple, strong, real. And Arin had never seen someone like her. Even in simple clothes, she shined. "Where are you from?" he asked. Liana hesitated, then said softly, "I have nowhere to go." It wasn't a lie. Not anymore. Arin looked at her for a moment, then smiled. "You can stay with us tonight." That night, everything began. Inside a small wooden house, with no luxury, no guards, no rules, Liana felt something she had never felt before: peace. Arin's mother welcomed her like family. They shared simple food, laughed, talked. Liana forgot she was a princess, and for the first time, she was happy. Days passed. Liana stayed, longer than she planned, longer than she should. She learned how to live like ordinary people, fetching water, cooking, walking barefoot in the grass. And every day, she grew closer to Arin. They talked for hours about dreams, about life, about freedom. But secrets cannot stay hidden forever. Back in the palace, the king was furious. Find her. His voice echoed through the halls. No matter what it takes. Soldiers were sent across the kingdom, searching, watching, closing in. Meanwhile, in the quiet village, love was beginning to grow. One evening, as the sun painted the sky red, Arin and Liana sat together on a hill. "Do you ever wish for something more?" Liana asked. Arin smiled. "I used to. And now, I just want a simple life with someone who understands me." Liana's heart skipped. "What if that someone is already here?" she whispered. Arin looked at her, surprised. For a moment, he didn't speak. Then slowly, he reached for her hand. But before he could touch it, voices, loud, close. "Search every house!" Soldiers. They had arrived. Liana's face turned pale. "They found me," she whispered. Arin didn't understand. "Who are you?" he asked. Liana looked at him, tears in her eyes. "I'm not who you think I am." And before she could say more, the door burst open. Royal soldiers flooded in. They saw her and immediately knelt. "Your Highness." Silence. Arin froze. His world shattered. The girl he had saved, the girl he laughed with, the girl he was falling in love with, was a princess. To be continued.